Hello, gamers. It's time for another backlog. What did I call this? Nick's backlog challenge. Some bad news. Good news for you, bad news for me. I've extended the wheel again. I've added 5 games on here. We're up to 47. There is one in particular. I'm not normally going to highlight things on the wheel, but I will highlight that I did add Mega Man Battle Network on here. A game that I've already done 5 videos in, but people keep requesting it. It's just every time I do the video, it fucking bombs. Does terrible. Maybe like the worst video series in the last couple of years. I'm not exaggerating. Genuinely. I'll release that video. It'll get, or I'll make the video. It'll get like 20 views as a members video, and then it'll get like 20 views publicly forever. So like half the views are from members. So anyway, it won't come up right now, so it doesn't matter. But let's spin the wheel and figure out what I'm playing. I didn't put my headphones in. That's fine. The audio is probably fine. Oh, am I finally gonna get to play it? Oh, I'm not. Just so close. All right. Okay. This is an interesting one. This is like true backlog. So I played the first game. This, if you didn't know, it's a game where you're like a student that goes to a school, and then it has like a rogue-like. I think it was roguelike. You're a student that goes to a school, but it's like a battle school, so you like train on your different classes, and you have a party of 4, and then you go out and you try and do the missions. And it was a pretty basic game. Like it didn't do anything like remarkable. I did really like the premise of it though. The implementation was kind of whatever. This is the first game I'm talking about. It is an easy-ish platinum. I think it was like 20 to 30% of people who play it have the platinum. I think it was on the Vita and the PS4. So this is the sequel. I don't know anything about it because the first game was already not very popular. So like the second game, no one reported on it. So we're gonna try it out. I have it downloaded already. So we'll give it a shot. We'll see what it's about, and hopefully it's another easy plat. That'll be fun. But like it's the kind of game where I wasn't like, oh boy, a sequel. But I was like, all right, first one was fine. Let's check out the sequel once it goes on sale. And then it did go on sale. So, all right, I'll be right back. Alrighty, so here we are. Valtherian Arc Hero School Story 2. Let me see if this is on PSN profiles yet. I don't think it is. There was a guide for the first one. Valtherian Arc 2. I know nothing about the devs of this game either. It's got a 6 out of 10 on Steam. Yikers. Oops. It says initial release date May 2021, but that doesn't seem right unless it just came to PlayStation recently. No, I guess it was on Switch in 2022. I guess it only came to PlayStation. When did you come to PlayStation? Let's look at this. The 2023. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, I guess. Have I really had it for that long? Also, three stars. It sounds like it's getting 6s across the board, which, I mean, honestly, that's about how the first game felt to me, which is fine. Like, I know on the gamer scale, a 6 is actually like a 2, but I did think it was fine. Are you on PSN profiles for this? I mean, it's been a couple years. You should have a guide at this point. There's one for the first one. I've never been here. NoF trophy guides? Is this going to be malware? Oh, this website is interesting. I mean, it seems like a coherent guide. I don't know what does it say the difficulty anywhere? Platinum trophy obtainable with the latest patch. Refer to Platinum School Story for more information on this. Open the guide for this. Can we also consider a walkthrough for all the different versions? Okay. It just says X hours and X difficulty. This doesn't tell me anything. There is a missable trophy, apparently. Let's see what it is. Have 1,500 gold before 1305. You'll need to have a total of this before. This is highly doable. You just need to know what you're doing, or that you should aim for it. Farm up gold by defeating enemies on quests. Spend time at a campfire will have them respawn. Claiming objectives and the achievements tab from school will greatly help with this. Okay, that's fine. Something to keep an eye out for. I mean, the first game wasn't terribly long, so even if I had to do a second playthrough, I wouldn't be like that put out by it. Let's try it though. Love a good 6 out of 10 experience. We'll see though. Like I said, I don't think the first game was like, I don't think it was like bad, but it also wasn't like a work of art or anything. I mean, all games are art. I do genuinely believe that. But it wasn't like a masterpiece, so that's fine. All right, thank you for explaining autosave. I've never played a video game before. This is about the same art style they had before. Oh, that got really loud. Settings. Sure. So the thing I didn't really explain in the first part, the first game, you would have students who would Valkyrian Academy name. I think we know what we can do here. Wrath. Yeah, we'll do that one. Let's add the spaces if we can. Perfect. Okay. So the big thing was that you would get students, but they would graduate. So you'd have to keep getting new students to get through like the story and stuff. And I actually did like the idea of that. One day the Dragon of Darkness appeared and with it came legions of monsters. We're just getting right into it, huh? Our ancestors united in arms, fought valiantly against the dragon, and sealed the way for all eternity. Oh, I guess this is referring to the first game. But at what cost? I think I only platinumed the first game like a couple years ago, and I don't remember that much about it. Damage was done, Valthyria was united no more. Today, there are 4 nations within Valthyria. They're color-coded, like the Avatar. Monsters still roam the lands, and to combat, the nations work together to build hero schools. Graduates of these schools protect the people of Valthyria and enable us to live in relative peace. Now you will lead one as a principal. Okay, that went fast. I mean, I could read it in that time, but saying it that time is a little hard. Clear all enemies in the path. All right. I do think this is a good way to start your game. I think you should just load right into the action and then explain it a little bit after. Oh, you fit Sir Lavian's description. Okay. You must be the new principal. The name is Rodno. I was told to escort you back to our academy. Don't worry about me. I'm just glad I get to skip morning class. Seeing as you're the principal, please tell me where I need to go. Move me using the left stick, period, on the next line. X is for dashing. Pressing square will make the attack. Give it a try. Up. Ooh, the camera. Okay. Now. Okay, why is square to attack but you kick? You have a sword. Up there in the left corner is a mini-map. Pretty handy if you want to know where you are. Swing your sword! Why are you kicking? What the fuck is this? Alright. Hit. Okay. Crap, that monster right there doesn't seem willing to let us through. You don't mind? I mean, he doesn't seem to really think anything of us. Mind if I get a little meat down, do you? Stay back and watch fighting at your job. Press square to attack the enemy before the battle begins. That way you get the first strike. Oh, this is different. Okay. So I don't think it was turn-based before. I think he just attacked out in the field. Might as well show you how we fight around these parts while we're at it. Pay attention to the turn order on the upper left. Red swords, yeah. During this turn, it's up to you to decide which student's going to move, but keep in mind, only one student can move each turn. Seeing as I'm the only one out here, I guess you have no choice to use me. Moving in battle, select my portrait in the upper right. Press X and which action you want me to do. Good old attack will do for now. Get rid of all fancy skills or spells. Okay. Well, it seems to be the only thing I can highlight, so I'll just hit the X button. You've chosen what you want me to do. Select the desired target. Yep. Nice. One of its shields is broken down. One of its shields? What? Breaking all the shields in the enemy will stun it, but more importantly, all attacks that hit it will deal bonus damage. Seeing red symbols below the enemy, those are shields. It's red because it's a physical shield, but keep in mind there are also tips if shields are up there. Shields can only be broken by attacks at the same time. My attacks are exactly okay. I get it, thank you. Good old miss, huh? Even in the tutorial. Nice. Alright. Yeah, I can't stress enough, this was not a turn-based game before. I don't think. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong. It does explain why I refuse to use my actual weapon, and I just keep jumping instead. Okay. Maybe that's why some of the reviews were a little weird. They slowed the game down. So I think it's looking a bit tougher than the last one, seeing as it has 2 shield symbols. Shields have to be broken in the correct order from right to left. It's time to deliver another beating. What the fuck are you talking about? Why? What do you mean right to left? What? Okay. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. But alright. Well, I think I got halfway through saying this earlier, but the chibi art style was present in the first game. It was a Vita game after all, so that part's not surprising. It's not my favorite art style, but I'm like, whatever. I've played enough games at this point that it doesn't really matter. Foist Strike. Okay. Student. All right, it's getting a little tougher now. There's two. Two. Let's finish this one off. What was that sound effect? Boing. Okay. I can't tell if they skip their turn or if they're stunned. I don't think we've gotten to it yet. That'll be the last of our academy just ahead, so I guess our fun little adventure has to end here. Maybe we should take a longer path so we can skip another class. Okay, thanks. Clear all enemies, gold. Alright. I just got so hungry. I don't know why. hopefully it wasn't seeing the slime. I would like to, I'm probably gonna cook after this. Oh boy. Okay. I think there was an overview map like this. Now, I'm gonna say it because you're gonna say it if I don't. And I agree with you, but we don't want to discount it, okay? I know what you're thinking. This does look like a mobile game. I think it does. The UI is very mobile game coded. I get it. Let's persevere, okay? We'll just keep playing it. Leave it at that. Okay, thank you. There you are. Guess that means Rodno managed to do his job. I'm Leavon, superintendent of this academy. Sorry for not meeting you earlier. I had to take care of something else. That's right. You're now the principal of this academy. Before you start delving into your never-ending duties, we should get you acquainted with the school grounds. Start with your tasks. Tasks provide you with objectives that you need to complete in order to improve this academy. Give you a quick summary of your current tasks, current active tasks at the lower left of the screen. Some of the deadlines, so don't forget to complete them in time. See the full list of active, completed, and failed tasks over here. Completing tasks will sometimes grant you rewards. It should always grant you rewards. More importantly, they're part of your responsibility here as a principal, so make sure you complete them all. Let's introduce you to your secretary, but she's nowhere to be seen. Why don't you try and find her? Use the left button to pan. Oh, it's a slow pan. To rotate your views, R to give it a spin. Yeah, the camera's fine, but it's like moving through molasses. Also, the pop-in is a little egregious. Can I increase camera zoom? Oh no, I just want to increase the speed. I want to increase the speed at which I move. Oh, it's slow. Oh, it's okay. You can see like the students here. It's a little tycoonish. Rotate the camera, give it a spin because I got it. Zoom in and out. Yeah. Locator near the entrance gate. Okay, so that would be over here. Are you a new principal? It's so good to meet you. My name is Eve, and I'll be your secretary at this academy. Please let me show you around for a bit. Major details of our academy can be found here. They include her name, prestige level, and nope, that's it. Improving her prestige level will grant us a new level of perks. These include one-man army, martyrdom, and stopping power. Okay, let me write that down. It's a good idea to try and raise it as high as we can. But don't forget these two up here. We have initial treasury of gold and Arkstone to start with. Is Arkstone something that I have to pay a microtransaction to get? Is it, game? Is it? But the Valtharian authorities expect the Academy to cover their own operating costs. Gold can be used to build new buildings, conduct research, enroll students in new courses, and more gold to completing quests, errands, or slaying monsters out in the wild. Arkstones, on the other hand, are mainly obtained from our students' tuition fees, which will be paid at the beginning of each season. Oh, that's right. I remember that now. I think there was a similar mechanic in the first one. I don't remember. We also used to maintain our buildings. They're sometimes also required for research. On this area here, you can find tools to manage your academy. Make sure to explore each of them later. Manage your academy on a monthly basis, so most of your actions... Monster Rancher coded, let's go! Most of our actions in these menus, such as assigning schedules or changing the efficiency of a building, will last until the next month. Once you've done everything you need for a month, use this button to advance to the next month. Keep in mind the season will change every 4 months, and the year will change after 4 seasons. I'll let you explore on your own, so feel free to get comfortable with your surroundings. Just remember, you can always turn on your task if you're feeling lost and don't know what to do next. I'm going to level with you. Some people will be put off by, like, the sim kind of management of this. I'm a big fan of that. Now, if it's done badly, I won't be a fan, but on the surface, I don't have a problem with it. Let's go to the empty lots. Which we should be careful, because I think it's like 10 million yen for the empty lot. The Tojo clan and the Omi are really fighting over it. I think there's an eternal power struggle over the in the Tojo clan over this empty lot. So here to complete the task of building a gym. Great. As you can see, the gym requires a certain amount of upkeep to build, along with some Arkstones every month for its upkeep. Once you're sure you want to build a gym, which I'm pretty sure you are, press the build now button to build it. Now give that button a try. Do you think this game came out on mobile first? Do you think? I'm gonna Google it because it had to have, right? Variant Arc 2. APK. It just says download. Hold on. Was this not a mobile game? That's crazy. Why do you have a mobile game UI? iOS. Official launch trailer 2023. Okay. Maybe it did launch. Maybe I just like it was recent when I picked and like I heard about it and like I finally ended up buying it after a while. 2023 is not that long ago. But I think in my head I just didn't realize how much time had passed since this game like flew on my radar, I guess. It's on Newgrounds from in 2014? What the fuck? Was this a Newgrounds game first? That makes more sense than being a mobile game. Hold on. I hope there's no audio here. Oh my god, it's here. That's crazy. What the fuck? I mean, the art looks... No, I mean, the art style looks pretty similar too. Wow. A Newgrounds game in 2025. I didn't think you could still do that. I didn't know you could still do it in 2014. That's crazy. Alright. We'll buy a gym. Sorry for the delay. The old Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, like make the shrine come up from below the ground kind of deal. Okay. Schedule Rodno to physical training. Okay. Give a quick overview of building efficiency. A building's efficiency controls the output of a building, such as the proficiency gains of faculty buildings or stamina regeneration of dormitories. Setting a higher efficiency level for a building will result in a higher output each month. If using the facility buildings to improve the course fast, however, raising the cost well, you can also set active at save cost. When it becomes inactive, it stops that entirely. Destroy a building, you need to make some okay. So we need to let's make the efficiency high. We're early on, so let me see. Inactive, it's only +2, but it doesn't cost any upkeep. Low is less up, is about half the upkeep and about half the rewards. Honestly, from a numbers perspective, if time wasn't a factor, it does seem like low would be more efficient than normal because it's only 3 cost and it's +5 instead of 7 cost +10. 17 for +15 is crazy. That seems like a waste of money, which is exactly what I'm going to do it. How do I choose? That's the upkeep. How do I assign? How do I schedule? Where is Rodno? Oh, here we go. There's a schedule button. Welcome to the schedule menu. This is where you manage your students' stamina. If it runs out, you have no choice but to let them rest for the month. Otherwise, let's put that stamina to good use by assigning them to a course. To set a course for the students, select the Set Course button. Revolutionary. Oh my god, okay. Alright, game. It's... I now understand why... Sometimes when a game sets you, like, into combat at the beginning of the game, it's not because they're like, hey, we understand, players don't want all that information at once. Sometimes it's like, let's let them do this before we give them all the information at once. Maybe that'll balance it out. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. See that tree-looking thing with several nodes and branches? That's a course tree. The nodes on it represent the courses a student can take. When a student finishes the course, the next course of the tree will be unlocked. There are other courses available, each representing one of the 4 proficiencies. You can view them on the left of the current course tree. You can see the course objectives, select the course. These are the requirements student needs in order to complete a course. Courses will grant students a proficiency bonus upon completion. Most courses also award a new skill as an additional reward for passing. Once you're happy with the choice of course, press the change course button, then press the set course button to confirm. Okay. So we want you to get 20 physical skills. Okay, I'm good with that. Okay, it's been assigned. It's going to take 20. Missing building for some courses, check out. Okay, so we only are doing physical. I think I'm going to change that now that I know that. Let's just take it back to normal because it's going to take him 2 months to do it anyway. So we might as well not eat the upkeep cost. Start dormitory 1 research. Of course, there's research. Again, I understand that it's a Newgrounds game, but I'm like, this is hella mobile coded. Also, year 1300. So we start at 1300. Which means I need to make 150k in the first 5 years, which I don't know how possible it is. We did start with 30,000. Research is divided in 3 categories. Each category represents a certain aspect of our academy. Sometimes it's almost better just to like let the player figure it out. Like you telling me is making me more overwhelmed. So you have a task to read for dormitory buildings for now. Okay, building. Icons representing research for your academy. You might notice there's some lock and look for research blueprints. Okay, it's like one of the principal as part of the test. You need a dormitory 1. Along with the benefit obtained, you say, so we got to pay the upgrade fee up front. Spend 10k gold. Hey, a trophy. We're on the board. I want to check. Hold on. What's the... So I usually go on PSN profiles, but what's the, like, PlayStation platinum rate? 1.8, huh? Not a great sign that only half players have defeated 50 monsters. Or have gotten 10 months into the game. I mean, I guess that's like 6 out of 10. Okay. Research project put in research queue. Once the project and queue finish, one below start. Research will automatically progress each month depending on how many research points our academy has. If you want to finish quicker, add more research points by building a lab. XCOM. Once a research project is finished, you need to claim it before its effects are applied. That's silly. You shouldn't make me do that. Doing this will also free up a slot in your research queue. Don't forget to claim your research as soon as possible. Maybe just like auto-complete it for me. Canceling research before it is completed will not refund any spent resources. Okay, that's good to know. How do I tell how many research points I have? If they just told me and I skipped over it, that's fine. I don't know. Okay, so I can't do anything because I don't have the gems. Gold efficiency, huh? Decrease gold research cost. Arcstone efficiency cost could be pretty good. Research speed and research queue. Oh, can I not do more than one right now? Oh no, it seems like it. Oh no, it's not letting me do it. So I can only have one research at a time right now. Okay. Oh, I see. The queue is on the right. Okay. I was inundated with menus. Low on Arcstones. You don't say. Build a laboratory. Click on next month. Claim dormitory research. Okay. Where are we building this lab? I don't think there's like... What's the word for it? Adjacency bonuses in this game? Like, I don't think they're like... I don't think you get like bonuses from having stuff close to each other. But... That's cool. I will say, it's weird they spent the time to build all of this, but then didn't build any of the buildings. Like, what was the last principal doing? Plus 10 research points. Okay. Does that mean, like, for the queue? What are we dealing with here? Okay, it didn't increase the queue. I think it just increased the speed. Oh, I see. Research points, progress 0 out of 10. So it gives me 10 points. So the dormitory will finish as soon as we progress the next month, which is right now. Sure you finished all the business time of the month, principal? If you are, press the next month's button to proceed. We're in Snowman 2. Being a new month, and what better way to start than view the monthly report for the previous month? You can view the progress made by the Academy, including resources, finished courses, proficiency, and stat gains, and any new skills gained by your students. Take the time to really discover how little we know about each other. Once you're done, close it to proceed. Okay. Alright. Halfway there. Rodno, you getting on it. And then... we gained resources. So we gained 53 crystals and 15k money. Unless we already had that. Happy 1 month at your new job. By the way, keep in mind that some courses and research projects will take more than 1 month to complete, so always keep an eye on your progress. First, look at a red exclamation mark has appeared. That means there's an event that requires your attention. Okay. Respond to events in various ways. Choose the response that you deem fit. Some events will have consequences if you don't respond, so make sure to watch whenever they appear, Principal. Student found a bag of gold. They're asking you what they should do with it. Keep gold for the academy. Find it. Announce it to find the owner. What is this little lightning mark? Is that morality of some kind? Oh, I don't know if I'm blocking anything. I haven't looked at my webcam in a while. I'm going to level with you. There's no safe place to put my webcam. I don't know if you've seen the screen. Announce to find the owner. Owner came forward and claimed it. Students are commending you for doing the right thing. Oh, I guess I am blocking my tasks, huh? Would it be better to block... Oh, I almost did that. Let's take the... I know where to put it. It's just annoying. Here, let's put the... maybe up here. Maybe a little out of the way there. Okay. Claim the dormitory research. Sure. Do I have an alert anywhere? Yeah, it says right there. To claim. Okay. That just tells me what resources. That's not what I wanted. You know it. Okay. Oh, I guess that was like a mandatory builder, which is why it like didn't have a plot for it. Equip skill and student. Use skill from student. Defeat enemy. Complete quest. Okay. Students. I can see him. Student menu. Here you can see your students' names as well as their majors. Over here you can view the proficiencies from the top to the bottom. These are physical, magic, divine, and arc works. They'll grow as your students study and complete courses. You can see their battle stats. Battle stats. These directly impact the performance during quests and values, and their values are affected by their proficiencies in current major, and the nearby question mark shows that they're calculated. Okay. Your student stamina. Every time you assign a student to an action, whether that's studying or going on a quest, it'll cost them stamina, so better keep a close eye on it. This is how much your student pays for their tuition. As I mentioned before, all students pay their tuition in Arkston at the beginning of every month. Efficiency's battle stats are obviously important, but don't overlook another part of your students' development: skills. Learning and equipping the right skills is the key to fast. I thought I was going to say pointless quests. This is where you can see what skills your student is currently equipped with. Change these. Press one of the change skills buttons to open their list of skills. Students can learn many skills. They can only equip 2 skills at the same time. Say skills a couple more times. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this one dialog box, they say skill 5 times. Okay. Students learn more than 2 skills. Consider switching between them depending on what you need them to do. Also view students currently equipped skills. Party selection screen when it shows up if they have marked quest or returning this menu. Part shows the student person. Feel free to get to know your students better. I don't give a shit. Oh, his train's wrathful. Wrath, let's go. Okay. This is a promote tab. Complete more advanced courses will give you students the opportunity to promote to a different major, which in turn will change their battle stats. Battle stats. By opening the tab now. It sounds like job. I don't know why you're saying promotion instead of job. These are all the available majors for our students. Major. A student can be promoted to any major as long as they've completed its course requirements. Check a major's course requirements. When viewing the major here, the courses themselves can be found on the course tree in the schedule menu. Changing a student's major will change the major proficiency along with their battle stats. Any skills they've learned or equipped will still remain, though. Once you've decided which major to promote a student into and the student has met the requirements, simply press the promote button. Changing majors is a reversible process. Feel free to experiment with your students' majors if needed. Holy fuck. Alright. I don't even think it's bad information. I just think, like, maybe spread it out. Let's see. I don't know what any of these mean. I'm not going to do any of those other classes, but I guess if you... Yeah, so... There's Paladin, Summoner, Medica, Archrite, and then the rest are like mixes of them. That's kind of cool. So there's like a mixture of each. Okay. I don't really know enough about the game to really say what class should be what. Oh, I guess, okay. Complete studies, complete training, and then physical training 3 once. Okay. Magic training. Yeah. I see. Okay. Alright. Equip skill on student. Right. I had to do that again. So that would be here. So we want change skill. You learned Violent Cleave. Deal 100% attack to all enemies. Okay, I like a good AoE. Use skill to defeat an enemy and then complete a quest. Where am I going to for quests? They surprisingly did not tell me this part. Errant? No errands? Okay. Diplomatic. Oh boy. Another part of their education, sending our students out in the world can be a dangerous endeavor, especially the threat level in the dungeon they are exploring is increased. You can view the threat level of each dungeon here. The level will usually increase every few seasons. Keep an eye on it. You can view the threat level on the world map screen. As you can see, the dungeon is under control of a different Valtherian factions. Increase that level of the dungeon, provide them with financial support, and they will gladly help you make the dungeon safer. Relationship with these factions are more about the dungeon threat level, switch relationship with serious increase rewards. Okay. Prove relation by grade or students from their factions using a mega factions of the threat over the dungeon can complete errands. Some events of the pictures damage okay. Sure. Not what I was looking for, but alright. Schedule. Can we send you out into the world? I guess not. Let's see. So we did that. We did student info, building list. This tracks. This all makes sense to me. Oh, it's plus 30. That's the dormitories for stamina. That's what the lightning bolt was. Stamina. Okay. How do I get to my quests? Errand achievements. Chivos. Okay. Oh, this is good though because it tells you, or it helps you keep track of the trophies. I would assume. Doesn't seem right that it says 50 monsters because I've definitely killed 4, or 5. Is it just like the main gate? How do I go do a quest? How do I get to the world map? Is it errands? No, I already did errand. Is it diplomatic? Okay, so this is just to make it safe. So that's not right. Is there like a big shining thing that I'm missing somewhere? I know it says low on arc stones, but I can't really affect that. I can choose research, I guess. Since I shouldn't leave that idling, I don't think. Unless, unless, just maybe, I don't have any resources to use. Okay. Let's do the gold efficiency one. Because the less gold I spend on research, the less gold, or the more gold I can save for other things. I am broke now, which is concerning. Where am I going? Is it triangle? Time for, okay, so that's why. I think it's time for a student to embark on a quest. You might have noticed that they can now access quests from the menu on the left. I hadn't. You can only spend one per quest. Choose a dungeon from the region list. Choose a quest. Okay. When do I get more students, by the way? I just have the one guy. Party selection screen where you can select which students will go on the quest and what skills they will be equipped. After all, you can't finish a quest if no one goes on it. You can also buy booster items here, which can assist your students in their quests. Sadly, we don't do that as we need to build a cafeteria first. Cafeteria, okay. Alright, Rod, now get the fuck out of here. We got shit to do. Defeat foes and exit the wilderness. 500 gold. I spent too much gold too fast, is what this is telling me. I probably have to move my camera again, because it might be different out in the wilds, but I'll try and keep an eye on it. Blocking the mini-map, because of course I am. In your upper right corner, you can view the number of homing feathers, which are useful teleporting between activated campsites. Bottom left, you can view current objectives of the current quest. Complete all of them, return to the academy gate to complete your quest. Okay. Alright. Let's try moving here. So, it does seem more, I guess not that much more open, because it was kind of open in the first one. Oh, my attack went up. Rada told me he's already covered the basic battle with you, but there's one more thing I'd like to add. Skills, assuming you're equipped. Yeah. Let's do it. Oh, I see. That one slime has way more shields. Casting a skill will cost AP, which is shared by all students. Each student contributes a certain amount of AP to the party based on their proficiency in major. Total amount you currently have can be seen circling upper right. Okay. How do we get it back? Okay. Well, at least I seem stronger. I don't really remember how equipment works. Like, I don't know if I, like, get better shit. Okay. I guess, you know, it is weird that they reward 500 for the quest. But, like, the slimes are giving, like, 100 each. Congratulations, the student found the first campsite. Students need to rest. Simply activate the campsite and select rest. Resting is a good idea for students who are low on HP or AP. Is there any downside to it? Don't tell me about treasure. It's obvious. I don't need a tutorial for it. Thank you. Please, let me play the game. Please, I'm begging you. Research Q, increase Q slot. Oh, that's cool. That's a pretty important one, I think. I don't really have the resource to do more research though, so I don't know how important it is. Okay. So my AP has not come back. I don't know how to get it to come back. Oh, that one's got some other stuff going on. I guess I'll just hack away. Okay, that one is hitting a lot harder too. I guess I'll rest after this. I also noticed that it has, I think, a magic shield, which I won't be able to beat. So we might be in trouble. Yeah, I can only do normal damage to it. Seems a little brutal for the first quest when you haven't given me other students yet. I don't know why you would do this to me. God's chosen warrior. I don't know why you would make this harder for me. I guess to tell you how important party comp is. That motherfucker better have given me some gold. Yay, all the quest objectives are complete. Oh yeah, that was all I had to do, right? Now you just need to guide Rodner to the gate back to the academy. There's one near where you started. You also press the return to the academy. Instantly returns you know that going back will end the current quest regardless of its completion. One more thing. You may have noticed some red impassable barriers in the area. These are often if you've visited a monster or completing certain quests. Okay. Alright, let's rest. Restore party HP, revive fallen fate ensued, resurrect any defeated enemy. Oh, so it's that's the downside, is that if you do it, it's Dark Soulsy and where all the enemies will respawn. Once they finish resting, both HP and AP will be restored. Any students that have fainted will be gain consciousness. I know, because the tooltip just told me. Oh, but all the enemies in the area will be revived, so please keep that in mind. Why are you telling me things twice? Who did... How bad were the first playtesters where they were like, I don't know what to do, that they had to like write all this in? Okay. So I saved slightly more time, but I think this slime is still gonna rock me a little bit. I also didn't see how much gold it gave because there was a tooltip in the way. I mean, the battle has changed because it's like turn-based instead of like, I would say normal third-person action combat. I guess third isometric combat would be a better way to describe it because the view is top-down. But it is still largely the same. Go kill some monsters, come back, do some management stuff. I don't hate it. Like, it does appeal to me. Okay, I should heal in some way. I don't think I have any items. I think the thing I want to make sure I do call this out. It does look a lot prettier than the first game. Like, I do like the lighting changes and the engine upgrades. Like, it seems to be running smoothly. Like, that's a notable accomplishment. Not that the first game had too many problems, but like I said, it was made for the Vita. Like, of course the PS4 is going to run it. Oh, I just realized the camera is reversed. Hold on. Get this shit out of here. Why would you ever invert the camera? Unless maybe you were a psychopath. Also, it didn't save. Apply changes. Apply changes, please. Apply changes? Oh, I see. Okay. There we go. Alright, so there's a block there, there's a chest there, there's a big old monster over there. I don't think I could fight that yet. I don't really have that much confidence in my abilities this time. That one's glowing red, I don't want to mess with him either. What do you got for me, friend? Okay. I can fight one at a time. I can do that all day. Here we go. I'll take that 100 gold, please. It's very important right now. The coffers are a little low. Alright, let's see if this one's got too much going on. I don't want to die while I do this, but I do want to try and get more money, so... Okay, this should be fine. Probably. Okay, only 10 damage, we're fine. We're good. Maybe it makes sense that I should have fought the monsters that were right where I spawned and not, like, go searching around. I guess that does track. I feel like I need to earn more gold. Oh, shit. I want to get the fuck out of here. One of them had the shield, and the other one had 3. We didn't need to mess with it. Oh, it automatically activates the camp when you do that. Okay. I have 3 of these, but I don't know if, like, every mission comes with that or if they're, like, a consumable. I actually don't hate that. I'm going to beat up the easy guys again. I'm going to bully them. I don't think it's like... Oh, you know what Oh, hold on. I actually do have to do something. Hold on. I think it's... This might work. There we go. Use 10 skills in combat. That's not what I was looking for. I forgot that one of the challenges to... that I needed to do for the month was I needed to kill an enemy with a skill. Not just, like... Not just weaken them. Okay. I do like the music in the back. Okay. I also like that Rodno's not talking to me anymore. Like, I like that he was only around for the tutorial. He's back to being a normal player character. He's like, man, I want to miss my classes, man. Shut up. You paid to your parents or you paid to be at this school. You should try learning. You might enjoy it. Who knows? Okay. Nice. Alright, I'll leave now, because I am doing a YouTube video. I forgot. This is just how I play games normally, though, where I'm like, oh, there's no penalty to just keep doing this, then I'll just keep doing this. But I'm sure there are better missions where you can get more money. Quest complete. Gold, Arkstone, Research Blueprint. Okay. I feel like I should have gotten more gold. That's just me. Plus 35, huh? You get a lot of strength there. Physical training. Okay, physical training is done. We learned double slash. We got plus 10, but that doesn't really matter, I don't think. Resources gained, minus 12,000. You know it. You fucking know it. Assign a new course on any student. Make progress to course objective. I guess this is a good point. Are there any other students wandering around? Can I like recruit students? Is this allowed? Are there more students yet, please? How do we gain more students? I would like a second party member, if it's not too much to ask. Make progress on a course objective. What does that mean? So where did he just run to? Just doing laps, buddy? Okay. I guess you're idle because I pulled you out of training. Deal 50% attack twice, the second attack hitting a random enemy. 50% attack twice with the second attack hitting a random enemy. I don't love that. That seems bad, right? Isn't that just spreading your normal damage between multiple enemies? I guess it could be good if, like, you have enough damage to kill the enemy, like, by, like, a lot, so you should spread the damage, but that seems like kind of a waste. But I have an open skill slot, so you get to use it today. Assign a new course to any student. New course, huh? What do you mean by new course? Could you go into depth or in depth about that? I don't have the money. No. Oh no. Let's see. Let's go to the student info again. I don't know how to assign you from here. Building list? How did I do this last time? Do I even need to do this? There was like a whole menu that I've like forgotten about. Square? That's not it. It was one of these facilities. I just don't know. I also can't move anymore. Is that a problem? Hello? Please? I can't move? I'm stuck? Oh, it's schedule. That's what it was. Set course. So you've already done this one. Gain physical stats plus 30. Minus 500. And minus 20 energy a month. But it's plus 25. Oh, that's why he gained a bunch of attack. It was the proficiency bonus. Okay. Let's set that. I'm hoping I'm not overloading your stamina here. I think we should be okay. I should probably build the other facilities. I literally can't move. Okay. I guess just... I mean, it doesn't seem like there's a reason not to do quests because we need the money. So I guess I'll just go back out there. Like, I don't know... I guess it would take more stamina, so I should probably just let him study. Right? Tough call. I guess since I'm at the gym, we could... Oh, I can't increase the upkeep much more. Okay. We'll go to the next month. We'll skip it. Just to give him a little break. Can't run our only student ragged. I guess I could have... Yeah, I guess I could have increased the physical training to make it faster, but that's fine. Did gain 3 gems. My upkeep is a little high right now. I could really use another student. Story. Soldier of Fortune. Principal, you must have already met Rodno, our first and only student for now. I believe you've seen his prowess firsthand. I'd be glad to escort you to any place, Principal. For the record, I didn't say that I'll be glad to skip classes. No, you never. You would never. How do you like the academy so far? Quests are part of our curriculum, yes. Let's agree with him. Quests are part of our curriculum, yes. Well, you really are as straight as he said. Not to worry, though. I won't... I have to worry, though. I won't stop a tree like this. I feel like he would have said that no matter what. That aside, I dragged Rodno here so that he wouldn't be wasting time as a sellsword. Little polish through education will become a fine champion of Valtheria. Excuse me. Wait, isn't he a bit too young for that line of work? A student with actual combat experience, huh? Impressive. I'm not going to say he's too young. He can be a Pokemon trainer at 10 years old. I knew you'd appreciate this, Principal. So don't let the tiny bit of info out of the public until you graduate, alright? Well, whether scholarship, something that would be bad, yes. Okay. Sure. I can move again! Yay! Yippee! I currently have no tasks. So the game is just like, figure it out, stupid. Let's go back to research. How do I... Battle... Advanced physical studies. These are interesting. Why are they all so expensive? And glocked, I should say. Gold efficiency research queue. 9,000, huh? Whoops. Whoopsies. Well. Well. I can't afford anything. Okay. No one told me I would be this broke this fast. Are you still studying? Yeah, that's fine. All right. As long as you're studying. I should probably... I hate to do this. I should probably let him rest. You can gain some stuff back. We'll go back to your studies after. We are going to probably do a quest, whether you like it or not. So, figure it out. I don't know. Alright, let's end the month. I will take the quest. You are resting, so I don't know if like you'll get a net positive of stamina. I'm not really sure how this works. But let's try it out. Oh, I guess this will override your resting, huh? Or maybe not, I don't know. It won't let me take the quest. I'm hitting the button and it's not letting it happen. So maybe I can't do it while he's resting. In that case, just skip the month. Man, I wish there was you could get that energy back faster. It's New Year, Principal. Wow, all of that greenery just popped in. We've successfully recruited new students, Ilyanka and Elias. Go ahead and check on them in the students menu. Since they're new, you should sign them a course like you did for Rodno. Now, the problem with this is that I would love to teach them a different study. But unfortunately, that might be a problem. Elias Beal. Oh my... Jessica? Jessica? I can only do physical. Well, I can do the others, but it would be pointless because they wouldn't gain anything. 3 warriors it is. I guess they would all need to study, right? I think you can study and still go on a quest, because I feel like it worked last time. I mean, I don't think they're gonna stay as warriors. It's just the only thing I have set up right now. So we can go out into the wild and try to... So you already have that course. Okay. Yeah, we can go out into the wilds to try and get some money, and then we'll figure it out from there. Check her information. Check Elias' information. Okay. Really wish you gave me like rewards for doing this. I could really use the boost. Oh, they give me more tuition. That's right. So I get more gems now. Does this count? Just checking it. Duchy of Chernov, Norvesk, Mokasil tribe, graduation year 1304, second year. Is he a second year? Does it count as the next year? I feel like that's a little rude. Wait, does that mean there's only like... How much? Like, do we not have that many, like, months as I thought I did? Uh-oh. Build a Wizarding Arena, build a greenhouse. Yeah, I know. I gotta. But we gotta get money for that first. Someone, I'm not gonna say who, went and spent it all on research we can't use. So, you have to understand. Alright, here's what we can do to get some money, or some stuff back. Let's take this as inactive, because we are not researching, so we don't need the laboratory. Dormitory. Generate a small amount of stamina. I guess this is only if we rest, right? And I can't modify it, so it's stuck as just what it is. Okay. And then increasing this would be pointless because you still need 2 turns to get it anyway. So we'll just leave it. Okay. Let's go on a quest. Ooh, okay, we've got multiple quests now. Explore the plains, collect supplies, pick up apples. Let's do supplies because I need money and that gives more money. Now, their classes are messed up. They have their like intentional classes, but I have not let them do that. They're training in physical for some reason. That's fine. We'll figure it out. There was a slimes in the box? What the fuck? Okay, so we'll use Violent... Oh, we have way more AP now. We'll use Violent Cleave to bash those shields. And then we'll have to do... I mean, does this still break the shields? It does. Okay. So at the very least, we can break those shields now, which should make us a little stronger. Let's make sure you do most of our attacking, though. For fairly obvious reasons. Because you're kind of jacked at the moment. Okay. I think we're pretty good. I probably could have come back out here with him before, but I think having more party members helps too. Oh, I think I just accidentally attacked the other slime. I see now. What is that noise? Is it the slimes running around? Easy. I guess you could probably just kill them in one shot once you're strong enough, right? I don't know how many slimes I'm gonna have to fight to get my my money up, but it is gonna be a little bit sufficient. Hopefully it goes faster than I hope. Let's try double strike, because this theoretically this seems like a stupid move, but let's. Yeah, I guess I see it. It's kind of for the same reason I thought, which is if you can kill the monster with a basic attack, just use double strike so you can hit the other monster too. I get it, it makes sense. It's just definitely an early skill. It doesn't feel fun to use it. Like the AoE skill, at least I'm like, yeah, I'm doing a bunch of damage. I'm doing full damage to both of them. Like, it's great. Alright, let's take this one out. And then I guess I guess the other thing with double slash is that it does break 2 shields. Yeah, I guess it's worth it. I guess I was forgetting about the shield aspect. It seems pretty worth it. I think I was too harsh on it. Okay, so it looks like treasure chests do not respawn. They're static. So we should definitely try to get them as soon as we can. I'm a little afraid to go fight those things up on the hill at this point, but it would probably behoove me to do so. I feel like the music is getting faster, but that might just be my brain. Did I? Hold on. Yeah. Why did it make me select a target? There's only one left. Okay. We're getting there. I don't think I can see my money from here. I can't really see anything. Oh, look at those slimes over there. I missed those before. There's some big lads. I do like the idea of a slime evolving over time. That's a big thing of Dragon Quest, is that there's like 4,000 different slime variants. So that's not a bad idea. I do like that it's supposed to be like a random target, but because there's only 2, you can tell who the target's going to be. I am running out of AP. We'll see how much more I can do with no AP. Because I don't think we get like traditional experience, so I'm not sure. I don't think we got the first strike on that. No, the camera's different. It's very shaky. We'll do 1 violent cleave, and then we'll try and soften you up. Our healer is taking some damage that probably shouldn't. But they don't have an ability yet, so they might end up getting knocked down. But then they get up again. Keep me down. I'm getting up. You guys ever go tub thumping? Any Chumbawamba fans in chat? And by chat, I mean this YouTube video that is not live. Alright. I think we'll go take a rest. And then we'll go finish. We'll fight our way through the slimes again, and then I'll wrap it up. We'll see what we can do back at the main town, but I think we're getting some good work in. It feels like I'm getting a good amount of money. I don't know if like the game intended for you to do that research that I did so quickly. It feels like it didn't. It feels like I might have made an error, but we're working through it. I think the only thing that I'm kind of I feel wanting for is I wish I wish you could gain XP kind of traditionally, because it does feel like we're doing a lot of fighting, but I can't like upgrade from said fighting for like a while. Like not till we get back to town. I guess that's fine. I think the first game was similar. I don't know. You might have gained levels in the field in the first game. Again, I only played this game. I only played this game maybe like 2022, 2021. It couldn't have been more than 3 years ago. Or I couldn't have been more than 4 years ago, I should say. But like I don't remember anything. Like I platinumed it. I think it took me like maybe like a couple days to platinum it from start to finish, which is a good time for a platinum. But I don't remember any of the details anymore. Other than I remember your students, there was a similar time mechanic. There was a lot of like management stuff, and your students would graduate and then they'd be gone. So you'd have to like train up new students. So it feels weird saying it. I've been playing a couple different like Monster Rancher like games. Like, you know, we have this one. We have Umasume. I played a princess raising game recently. There's precedent is all I'll say. Like, it seems like a lot of them do follow the Monster Rancher formula of like, hey, here's your character, raise them up based on this schedule, based on you know, come back in a month. And honestly, there's a reason for it. Now, if only the actual official Monster Rancher like games could decide to like release one again. I think the last game they released was Monster Rancher Kaiju, which I believe was the one that where you raised kaijus and it took all of the monsters from Ultraman. I think Godzilla might have been in there. I'm not sure. Godzilla is kind of a I'm gonna be careful with how I say this, but I think I'm gonna get the point across. He's kind of a brand slut. Godzilla, if you want to put Godzilla in something, they will let you do it. Like, it's really what I can say. Godzilla does not care. Or the is it Tojo team? No, Toho. Tojo is Yakuza. The Toho team will license Godzilla seemingly to anyone who asks, which I think is rad. I think that's actually like based, but I did want to point it out because I don't know how many people knew that, but it's pretty easy to get a licensing deal with Godzilla. Okay. I'm not thrilled that these ones, the like mission-specific slime respawned, because they're a little annoying. They're slightly bulkier than normal. Let's break their shields. Oh, I only did one. Oh, I guess the random attack didn't hit it twice? That's weird. I guess I'll just normal attack then. It is cool that Rodno is supposed to be a tank and then no one attacks him. He has all this HP and all this defense and no one attacks him. I mean, the first strike is doing its job though. I can't be too mad. We're doing some good damage here. Oh my god, they finally attacked me. I guess I don't have extra defense. I do have extra HP though. Just chipping away. So there is no auto battle. I've looked around, so it's not a true mobile game. But we're making good progress here. I like how it keeps centering on the healer who has done nothing. I guess they're not tracking me. I don't have to fight them, but like, why wouldn't I? Let's get them out of the way. There's also still a bunch more crates left. I kind of went off on my own a little too early, I think, because there's like a lot more I need to do. It's good though. Like, it's good. Like, I need to get this stuff in because I need to get my money up because I can't do shit right now. I really thought that doing the money saving for the research would pay dividends like pretty quickly, and I was so wrong. Like, I think it only did like 10% because the like research Q one, the gold cost 9,000, and 9,000 only makes sense for as like a starting like price if your original starting price was 10,000. So saving 10%, I don't know how much that's going to benefit me. Like, obviously it will. Like, it is good, and I'm glad I did it. But at the same time, like, I probably could have prioritized my building better. So if you're looking at this game and you're like, wow, this looks like it's my cup of tea, don't go for that research so fast. It's not worth it. I don't recommend it. Why does it? No, because it's missing. That's why. I'm like, what is the point of this ability that's gonna miss? Oh, you know what I just realized? I think I was reading the turn order in the top left wrong. So I knew that the red sword meant it was our turn to attack, but I don't think I realized that it goes from left to right and not right to left. I can't explain why I thought that. I thought that, so like for instance, I thought like because it usually works out anyway, because it's a palindrome right now. But I thought, I know it's showing the glowing icon all the way on the right, but for some reason I thought it was just like pushing this way, or I guess pushing this way. So learn from my mistakes. It didn't. It's funny because it didn't really matter a couple times because they just like it feels like you can kind of read it the opposite way and it still works. All right, hit both times this time. Okay, thank you. Much obliged. I wish there was a way to like take aggro. I wonder if like one of the paladin skills does that. Because I'd much rather they just hit me. Or Rodno, I should say. Okay. I think this should be the last slime we have to fight. I don't want to fight the red demon one, because it's a demon. And that seems ill-advised. I don't want to escape, actually. I do find it interesting that if you escape, it, like, automatically, like, takes you to a rest site. I think that's an interesting choice. I don't think it's a bad choice, but I think it's, like, kind of like... It makes it... Because it seems like escaping is, like, guaranteed, but it seems like instead of trying to, like, see if you can manage to escape, it's like, are you sure you want to escape? Because there's a little bit of a penalty for it. Yippee! I think we're good. I could try and see these guys, but I'm still afraid. I guess I can escape, right? If we want to. I wonder if I can... Can I run around them to get the chests? It didn't even occur to me. Okay. 3 of them, huh? Could be bad for me. 900. I think we could take them at full health. I don't want to, though. It's too much. Too hard of a fight. I'd rather come back when they have, like, actual skills. So let's return to the academy. Gold, 5,650. Okay, that'll get us somewhere. I don't remember how much it costs to build a building. It might be 5,000. I like all the Easter decorations. Yeah, so okay, so it takes 20 to go on a quest and then 20 to take their class. I see now. Yeah, that is a bit of a hefty call. Okay. All right. We actually gained resources. I'm so proud of myself. Story. Stray dog. Bongo stray dogs? Principal, is that you? It's a surprise to see you here. Just looking for some fresh air. Well, I'm here for a bit of inspection. Just here for some fresh air. You're in the right place then. Not a lot of people wander out here. This has been my favorite place to train, especially when I'm still the only student here. You're not the only student anymore. Must have been tough being alone in this huge space. How does it feel to be the only student in this academy? I wouldn't call it tough. This is the most comfortable place I ever lived in, but it sure was quite lonely. But of course, I wouldn't complain. Sir Lovian has worked hard to get me here. Now it's my turn to make it count. How'd you meet him? We met on one of my mercenary missions a few years back. He was impressed by my skills. Later on, he found out about my actual age and dragged me here. He basically picked me up from the street, you know? I was like a stray dog. Bongo stray dog. Time. He gave me a scholarship and secured financial support from Ma and Pa back home. Life isn't better since he did this for me. I no longer need to worry about my parents' health and safety, not to mention we always get food on the table now. Aren't you, like, a duke? Or your, like, parents are a duke? I'd go to hell and back for the guy. He did, after all, turn my life upside down. I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there. Okay. Let's build buildings. Okay. It's 5,000. Fuck. Okay. I want the wizarding one because I want more damage. Actually, we should probably have our healer be able to heal. That seems like a worthwhile endeavor. $5,000. I shouldn't have spent money on the fucking research training. It wasn't worth it. I had other shit to do first. Student info. Let's go to Elias. And this is not the screen I wanted. Let's do schedule. Elias, you are no longer physical. You are now divine. Okay. And then I need to make sure you're studying the correct place. Although, I don't know if study just means like you gain all of those stats at once. I think that's a good thing to try out. You should probably rest. Because you are overworked. Like, how do I make sure... it just says study. I guess since they're divine training, it'll go there. I'm not sure. How do I change your class again? Because if you're not currently a mage, I might as well make... Oh, I can't even unlock knight. Because I don't have physical... I need to do physical training too. Oh, so they start as... Okay. They start in a certain class, so you're kind of locked into it. You can get the other class, but you need to, like, put in some effort for it. Alright. I guess that's fine. Okay. Principal task. Why does it say 1? Also, how do I increase the school rank in the top left? Alright. I feel like I've done everything I need to. Oh, there's fucking errands here. Sometimes the threat level of the dungeon makes it too dangerous for our students. Of course, there's always the option of using diplomacy and a bit of gold to lower it, but errands can also do the job. So I've increasing threat levels. Errands can also be rather profitable, as some of them reward us with gold and arcstone if we succeed. Here's some available errands here, the first of which will be available in 1301. You didn't give me this tutorial when I searched it before. If you do not meet the suggested amount, you can still give it a try, but the chance of success will be decreased. Start an errand, you need to select which students are going to take part. Selecting students on errands will use some of their stamina. They will also be unavailable for quests. Once you choose in the stone, you will need to press the next month. Okay. So, any major, minimum level 9, minimum students 5. I can't really do any of these. They only have 3 students. And I think none of them are that high of a level. Let's see. Level 3. I don't even see where their XP comes from. Okay. Well, I think can I save from here? I guess it auto-saves, right? I'm glad it's not putting my gold in the negative, but I would love it if we could generate some somehow. I would be a huge fan of that, actually. Okay. I did do one achievement. I did the skillful one. Oh my god, I just needed 2 more monsters for the 5,000 gold. You know, I guess these are something to aim for, too. This seems like a good source of money and Arcstone. 5,000, 20 research, 20... Okay. Yeah. These are fine. Okay. Yeah, I guess these are something to aim for. I should have done 2 more. But I wasn't really focusing on it. Oh, I did get this one. I can get a little bit more gold. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, there's a lot. Actually, hold on. Hold on, what happens if I hit claim all? Do I have another one complete that I just didn't notice? I did, I don't know what it was, but we got 200 Arcstone. It's weird that there's a cap on Arcstone. What am I supposed to do about that? I think I will set you to high, because we can afford it, and I'd rather you take 2 turns to get your skills. We don't need research points because I have no research. Is there cheap research I can do? I suspect not. 750. Man, the gold cost is so high right off the bat. Like, I know I wasted some of it, but like, fuck, there's a lot. And then battle. All right. No new buildings either, huh? I guess I could try to build a new building. Yeah, yeah, there we go. You need 30K and you can generate a market. Yeah, okay. This makes sense. I already have a dormitory. It's weird that I guess you can build a second one if you want more stamina back. A library is interesting. Cafeteria, infirmary, 10 HP regen between battles. That's interesting. 10% of students attack. Arc silo, more storage. Training ground, students HP. Okay, these are cool. Yeah, I think that's enough. I think I've shown the game enough. I'll probably play this continuing off screen. It doesn't seem like the kind of game I'd continue to play on YouTube. But, I mean, I'm sure it gets repetitive because the first game really suffered from that towards the end, but it seems good. It's what I was looking for in a sequel. I have no complaints about it so far. I like some of the changes they've made. The economy is a little weird. I don't know about... I don't know if I love that I just seem to like have to struggle for money now, but I guess it's the beginning of the game. That's when you should struggle for money, so... Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next episode of Nick's Backlog Challenge. If this is your first video you're watching, go back and check out some of the other ones. If it's not, then look forward to others. And if you're watching this because it just says Valtherian's Arc 2, and you never even knew I was doing a backlog challenge, maybe you should check on the Backlog Challenge videos, maybe you'll find other videos that or other games that you could potentially enjoy. I'm here to help you find games that you enjoy, and also to play the games that I've already bought, because they've been sitting installed on my PlayStation for too long, so I should really see what they're about. Okay, anyway, thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like the video, comment on what you think about the game, or if you think it's interesting, or if it's too in the weeds. Let me know. Goodbye.